Support for Cinema Classics comes from Film Columbus, the Film Commission of Central Ohio, enriching our community and empowering individuals, organizations, and businesses to make Columbus a destination for film education, exhibition, and production. Learn more at filmcolumbus.com. Cinema Classics is produced by John DeSando and Johnny DiLoretto. Listen to the shows every Thursday at 8:01 p.m. and online at WCBE.org. I'm John DeSando.
And I'm Johnny DiLoretto.
And this is Cinema Classics.
Of course it is. What did you think it was?
I don't know. I'm dreaming.
Did you think it would have turned into something else?
I don't know. Maybe like The Late Show?
Yeah, I don't know. So currently in theaters right now, Ocean's 8.
Got it.
And American Animals. Is that what it's called?
That's right. That's what it's called.
Heist movies.
The heist movies.
Thus, the subject of today's show.
I know.
Heist
I wondered if I could share with you some things
Please.
that I've gleaned from looking at experts on this subject. Here are some commonalities about heist films. And they promise the characters the ultimate shortcut to the American dream.
Yeah.
One night and you got it made. Mm-hmm. That's what's so appealing about it. Also, there's a certain formula. It's the pre-job, the job,
right,
and then the post-job. And then there is usually one actor, frequently charismatic, right?
Frequently charismatic,
right? Almost impervious to punishment.
Right.
Right. This is the gang leader that makes you confident.
Usually very charming.
Oh, you got it. Right. Anyway, so I think the current ones are a little bit more complex than some of the originals, like Rififi, which is the French heist film.
Right.
Where you have these old boys sitting around and pretty much knowing what they're going to do. Nothing ever goes right on these heist films.
Right.
But from the beginning, you're confident that it's going to. You have one in your mind?
Yeah. Well, I was, that assessment of the leader, that is perfect, right? So you can mostly see that in the Ocean's movies.
Yes.
With Sinatra and then George Clooney.
Right.
The Italian Job right here, you got Michael Caine.
Right.
These guys are always so,
they're so
just
cool.
Charming and cool, and like, it is sort of a fantasy, right? That you can live this subterranean life and kind of fund your dreams and your comfort by committing crimes.
Right.
Relatively harmless crimes, right? Because you're stealing from rich people.
Right, usually the banks or whatever. I'm thinking one of my favorite heist films, which doesn't follow the formula, but is a heist film, Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, I was looking at this list, and Dog Day is on there, and you don't think of it as a heist.
No, you don't, I know.
Because it's more of like a bank robbery.
Yes.
Heists seem... Here's the other thing. Heists are not usually... They don't usually involve banks.
Okay.
Isn't it? There's always this MacGuffin thing, right? That there's this, like, you're going to steal... Like, in American Animals, they're going to steal this... valuable Audubon Society book.
Yes.
So yeah, Dog Day. I mean, it is a heist, but
well, here you make me think. The word choice. It's not robbery. It's heist.
Right.
There's something a little more romantic about it.
It's a little classier.
And looking at Dog Day, certainly Pacino is charismatic beyond belief.
Oh yeah.
But he's not the smooth.
Right. He's not smooth, and he's not the guy you want to be. He's a mess.
That's right.
How about The Sting?
Yeah, that's a good choice. I mean, that to me that
is it a heist though? It seems more like a con. It's a con movie.
Yeah,
they're trying to con Robert Shaw, swindle him.
Yeah, but they're still looking for money, right? They're looking for a payoff.
Yeah.
And sooner than that, that is newer than that, Hell or High Water, I love. Now, there's a different one.
Yeah, see, again, it's bank robbers.
Yeah.
That's more like outlaws on the run.
Yeah.
And there's more than one robber.
Right,
there's no one heist that they plot,
right.
They plan out. There was a movie a few years ago that I don't think it did very well at the box office. It was directed by Brett Ratner. It had Ben Stiller and Eddie Murphy in it. It was called Tower Heist, or what was it called?
Oh, yeah. What a mess.
What was that
yes,
called?
I forgot, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why
yeah.
don't I know the name of that? I actually enjoyed that movie. Tower Heist or something.
No. What about one that we've now and then mentioned on our show? Point Break.
Oh, yeah, Point Break. Classic.
I know, isn't that? And where... So we haven't...
Which might have been... I don't know if that... It did not start the bank robbers with masks thing. That dates back to The Killing. Stanley Kubrick's The Killing.
Good
Sterling
choice.
Hayden,
Oh, good choice.
which is a heist movie.
Yes.
And they wear the
Yeah.
weird masks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
One I thought you would mention for sure, and I know you would.
Yeah. What is it?
Heat.
Heat. Yeah. What is the heist in Heat?
It's
it just a
De
bank
Niro
robbery?
and Pacino?
Yeah, but again, see, it's on this list.
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily
So you wouldn't call
consider
it
it
a
a heist movie.
Yeah.
It has the elements, though. The De Niro character being very suave.
Right.
And then, the cat and mouse game.
Right.
But really, it's just, they do that one, don't they just do the one big robbery, and then it's Pacino just investigating him
Yes.
the whole time.
But a movie you could live for with just the two of them together for a few minutes in a cafe. Now, here's one.
Yeah.
All right, let me throw this out at you.
Throw it.
Because we don't even have the heist, I think, in the movie.
Okay.
But it is iconic. It is in the pantheon of the greatest films ever made.
Oh, my.
And it is called Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Isn't that a wonderful film? This is Tarantino. Oh, my God. Yeah, that kind of just flipping around the whole heist motif. So that you get to see the boys. Do we see them before, or is it always after? Is it after?
I think it's all done in flashback.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
I got one for you.
All right.
That is on this list, so I did not come up with this myself. But looking at it, it definitely fits the bill. There's just... The heist is more psychological than anything.
Okay.
Inception.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
The heist is stealing somebody's memory or something.
Right. What an excellent choice. Now, that's very modern and very complex.
Yeah, and it's so much fun.
Oh,
that movie's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you mentioned that, because it isn't about money. It is about co-opting somebody's conscience.
That's what I mean. The object of the heist is ephemeral and weird.
A couple of newer ones that I've liked very much. The Town.
Oh, I love The Town.
And that has a little bit of the old qualities, right?
Love it.
Is Affleck the leader of them? Is that...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and he's trying to go straight but can't.
Right.
And he falls in love with the girl that they traumatized in the bank robbery.
Right, wonderful, yes.
Jeremy Renner is doing this great James Cagney kind of thing.
Yes, he is excellent. The other one that I love, and I don't know where it fits in ours, Baby Driver.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love Baby Driver. What a fun movie that was.
It's not really from the point of view of the guys pulling off the heist. It's really from the driver, the young guy, and you have Kevin Spacey, right?
Yeah.
Yes, others. So that's an oddball one.
Wow, we're good. We're running out of time.
I know,
all these great movies.
Real
quick, I see this one on the list. I'm not as familiar with this movie as you are because you love this film.
Uh-oh.
But does this strike you as a heist film?
Okay.
Bad Santa.
Great choice.
Is it?
Well, if you call him charismatic, Billy Bob Thornton.
Well, maybe an inversion of that.
And you're entering a whole new kind of maybe Ocean's 11 element here of humor.
Yeah.
In the heist.
Right.
Some of them have been very
some of them can be very... You know what? There's one more. I can't remember this film. It's from the 70s. It's got Sean Connery in it. I believe it's called The Anderson Tapes.
Ah.
And it is a really great heist movie. I've only seen it one time, but I thought, wow, this is a really interesting film. Looking back at his career and kind of, it's so wildly different from any of the roles that he was playing at that time. Sean Connery had a great run of films with Sidney Lumet.
Okay, yeah.
Including The Hill, The Offense, and this movie, The
Oh,
Anderson
you're
Tapes.
good.
Anyway, good stuff.
Anyway, I don't want you to mention even, and we're leaving this show now without discussing Goodfellas.